Got me? All right, hello, good evening. Welcome back to class. Now, we've had some trouble this week with people. Somebody has hacked into the site and caused a lot of havoc for myself and obviously my web guy that helps me with the website. He's trying to re-input everybody's data and usernames, passwords. We want to make sure everybody gets logged on and is able to view content and view the live lessons and the archive lessons, the whole 9 yards. So I apologize for the inconvenience. Hopefully we got it straight, so we'll get rolling. Hey, excuse me. Tonight what I like to do is I like to go over some kicking drills with you that'll help you at home, not only with your kicking as far as technique and delivery of the kick, but also with your flexibility and other attributes that go along with being a good kicker. All right, so let's bow in and get started. Face here, your feet together, ready? Very good. All right, bowing shows what? Shows two things: respect and courtesy, most important part of what we do. Okay, so let's do this before we get rolling. Let's do just a little brief stretch, and then what I like to do is do the kicking drills that I've been telling you about that help you out tremendously. All right, so let's do this. Roll your arms in a circle, just like so. Loosen up your shoulders, backwards. All right, now go side to side. Just got to stretch your back out a little bit. We're just going to do a light stretch tonight. Hopefully before class, if you could, about 10 to 15 minutes before each class, sit on the floor and do an extended stretch. Make sure you warm up real good and do an extended stretch, and that way you'll be ready to roll, okay? All right, let's spread our feet out real wide. Now, pick up and take your right hand. I want you to lean over and touch your left foot over here, okay? Steve, move that microphone over to the corner of that table too if you could. There you go, perfect. All right, so you should have me good and be able to hear me good now, okay? Now we're going to count to 10 in Japanese. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Very good. All right, go to that side. Grab this one. Let's count again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, now from here, just hang down the middle, put your palms on the floor. Just hang down. Stretch out those legs. All right, now stand up. Now I always recommend doing a few stretch kicks. So we're going to put our right foot back just like so. You can go ahead and just hold your hands up like you're kicking and just swing your leg up good and high. Just stretch that leg out. Make sure you keep the foot on the floor flat and you swing it up straight. Okay, just do about 5 or 6 each leg. Good job. Let's try the other side. Same thing. We'll take this leg, hands up. Swing it up good and high. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, perfect. Now, shake your legs out. Now, what we're going to do first, we're going to review our 3 kicks, and we're going to do them with a chair. Now, I know you're thinking, wow, with a chair. Steve, grab me a chair real quick. Now, here's what we're going to do. Just one of those white chairs will be fine. All right, what I like to do, I know some of you may have heard of Bill Watts. Bill Superfoot Watts, one of the greatest kickboxers in history. I've got to work with him on several different occasions. But he always does this kicking drill to help with his kicks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for balance, all right? And the reason I'm doing this, I want you to do this at home. Get you a chair, get beside the couch, or you can get a person, somebody or something to help you hold your balance. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with a front kick. I'll turn like this so you can see the kick. Now a front kick has how many parts? 4. Has 4 parts, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to hold this chair for balance. You're going to pick up your leg. And you want to aim your knee at your target, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a great kicking drill to help you learn to deliver this kick. So hold this for balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, your front kick goes to the solar plex normally. Obviously, we can throw it to the groin or the knee. But we want you to make sure you do a good front kick with all 4 parts. Let's try it again. All right, so keep this hand up. Just grab the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we switch sides. Do the other side. Now, I want you to be working this at home with me. And this is something you put in your repertoire and you work it. I'd say do it once or twice a week. Work on these drills. And eventually you get where you don't have to hold a chair. You just, hold your balance. Okay? But instead of me falling all over the room for you, I'm going to hold a chair tonight. All right? All right, so hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice I'm doing each part of the kick. It's like syllables in a word. 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't leave one out because you don't want to do no stiff-legged kick or drop it or anything like that. You want to do all 4 parts. All right. Let's do our side thrust kick. Now your side thrust kick, I went over this with you before. It's a straight line kick. So what we want to do here is we want to grab the chair for balance. Hand up, front hand up, lead foot, you just hold this for balance. Chamber here. Now, there's several ways to chamber a side kick, but let's just do a traditional knee straight up. All right, there's a knee this way. There's a couple other knee turned down. There's a couple different ways we can do this, but for this particular purpose and reasoning for training, let's just pick that knee straight up. So from here, straight up, 2, 3, 4. Notice I'm holding the chair for balance. All right, you do this at home. Hold the chair, other hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, got it? Let's try the other side. Same thing. This is kind of a variation, like I said, of the Bill Wallace kicking drill. All right. So hold this hand up. Same thing. Knee comes straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, everybody's got a right leg and one that's not right, which is normal. So we want to work both legs, all right? And I always tell people, if you have a lot of trouble with one side, you want to work that side, you know, a little extra. I always tell people 3 times more than you do the other side. That way you get them both equal, all right? Now, let's look at our round kick. Now watch again, okay? I'm going to use the chair again. We're going to kick out this way. Now remember, your round kick is a 4-part kick as well. Excuse me. It's a 4-part kick as well. We're going to chamber and point our knee toward our target and then deliver the kick with our shin bone, okay? So let's say we're kicking out this way. I use it for balance. Chamber, point my knee at my target. Other hand up here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you do this, make sure you point your knee at your target, and we're hitting about solar plex high. Like I said, you can kick groin or you can kick knee. Doesn't matter how high. You just do not want to sacrifice technique for height. You want to make sure you have good form. Okay, let's try our other leg. Same thing. Okay, so here we are. Outside leg. You keep holding, using the chair for balance. 1. Okay, now remember, one other thing I want to tell you. Make sure you fix your foot properly every kick. Okay? Soon as your foot comes off the floor, fix it in the proper way it should be so that you're hitting with the proper part of your foot. Your shin bone, ball of your foot, or your blade and heel. Okay? Alright, let's try it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I know you're like, golly, what's that going to do? Well, if you do this over and over, it's going to help your kick tremendously. I always tell students, anyone can throw a kick fast, but it takes somebody special to be able to do it slow and control it, all right? Because when I throw the kick, I have to know, you know, where am I hitting, what's my target, how far is the kick going to penetrate, what kind of damage it's going to do. I have to know this so I can be in charge of my kick. As a martial artist, you've got to be in charge of all your weapons, all right? So, we're holding the chair, we're working our front kick, our round kick, and our side kick, okay? Now, let's look at a couple other kicks. You might not have learned these yet, but let's try a hook kick. You do a lead hook kick or a hook kick. It's the same thing as a side kick, to a certain degree. But if I'm kicking at you, my hook starts over here and pulls across. I'm going to hit with my heel, okay? So I'm going to pick up my leg. I'm going to use this for balance back here just so I can show you kind of slow. Chamber, I throw my side kick off target, and I pull my heel through. And then I set it down, okay? So if I speed that up, so if I'm here and I speed it up, I come across, okay? Across. All right, let me do the other leg for you. This is called a hook kick, okay? A hook kick. All right, let me show you. So if I do my other leg, I'm going to start my hook over here, pull my hook through, and bring it back, hit myself in the backside with my heel. All right, so let's try it. So from here, up, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I do that a little quicker here, across. Okay, so I'm starting here. Across. So I'm starting my hook here, pulling it through. Okay? Across. It's called a hook kick. You might not think it has a lot of power, and it may not at this point, but you're hitting with a very small part of your body, your heel, and that heel penetrating is going to be a pretty painful thing. Okay? Alright, so we did front kick, round kick, side kick, hook kick, and all we're doing is using the chair for balance. And you can use any chair, it does not matter. You can use a person. I know a lot of times when we used to do the Bill Wallace kicking drill, you would kick. Here's a good pattern you can do at home. You can pick up your leg, chain it, let's say round kicks. You do 10 round kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then after the 10th one, hold it up. And you want to work on good balance, hold it that leg out. Bring it back, set it down. So you do 10 and you hold for 10 seconds or so. And that'll help build up these hip flexors, these muscles in the legs that obviously have a lot to do with kicking, all right? Let's try the other side one time, all right? So we chamber this left leg, do us 10 good just popping kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then keep the knee up, point, and hold. It's working your hip, your abs, your obliques, and you just hold like so. Bring it back and set it down. So that's a good routine you can do on your own. 10 kicks, hold 10 seconds. Bring it back. 10 kicks, hold 10 seconds. Bring it back. And you can do your front kick and your side kick the same way. I know years ago when I was competing, there was a time when I went through months and I would do 500 kicks a day. And that's 250 with each leg at least. And I would do them that way. I'd do them fast, I'd do them slow. I'd kick the bag, I'd kick the air, I'd kick different targets. You do it when you sparred. So you did a lot of kicking. And the more you can kick, the better off you're going to be. Kicking takes 3 times as much energy as punching. So obviously conditioning is an issue. The more you kick, the better shape you're going to be in. That's why it works your body, your abs, everything. Okay? Now, let's do this. You can also put these drills together, and you can work like front kick, side kick. Okay? So, from here, let's say I start with front kick to you, side kick to this direction. Maybe you could pretend it's a multiple attacker situation. You had one in front, one at the side. So you pick up your outside leg here, fix your foot, front kick, side kick. Okay? So now I just did 2 good kicks. 1, 2. Okay? Now my knees up. 1, 2. Okay? Try it again. 1, 2. Alright? Let's try the other side. Try this a few times. Now, Steve is my cameraman tonight. Let me know where we are as far as battery power and all that stuff. Yes, alright, so let's try it again. Let's do our kicks with our outside leg. Front kick. This way. Front. Side. Okay? Front. Side. Alright, let's try it again. Front. Side. Alright, now you can try that at home. So we're working 2 different angles. Multiple attackers. 1 in front, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Alright? Now let's add our straight back thrust kick behind this. Okay? A straight back thrust kick is a kick that kicks to the back. Alright? It's like we used to call it the mule kick. Alright? And what you're doing is you're putting your bottom toward the target, looking over your shoulder, and you're chambering this way. Okay? So what we're going to do here, what we're going to do here is drive it out. Okay? So our heel is kind of down, we're hitting more with our heel. Alright? That's called a straight back thrust kick. If I'm turned this way to you, I'm going to kick my right leg, I'm going to turn my body, chamber, kick, and down. So my foot's kind of angled down. So watch again. Turning my bottoms toward my target, chamber here, kick, and down. That's called a straight back thrust kick. Now, if we add that into the pattern here, you can do that as you do the drill holding the chair for balance, all right? So we're here, hands up, 1, 2, now here we are, 3, all right? 1, 2, 3, all right? So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna turn around so you can see the back kick, all right? This is called a straight back thrust kick. So let's try it. It's kind of like a side kick, but your foot's turned down, all right? So from here, you have 1, 2, 3, all right? And notice you want to look over your shoulder to see where you hit it, all right? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, all right? Let's try the other leg, okay? I'll do my left leg. It'll be your right leg if you're doing it at home. So grab hold here, chamber, knee up, knees pointed toward your target, foot's fixed. 1, 2, now from here I look straight back, 3, okay? So it's 3 different angles. Let me do the other side. All right, good deal. Let's try it again. Okay, so from here, chamber, 1, 2, and then right here, don't fall. Look over my shoulder, see where I'm hitting, straight back, okay? So that's our straight back thrust kick. Everybody got that? So we got a front kick, side kick, straight back thrust kick. So I just want you to think about this. If you can learn to do your kicks, you know, holding something for balance, and work on doing them a little slower, not as full speed, and just kind of going through the motions, okay, and get pretty good at that, then you'll be able to get better, be a better kicker. All right. Now, what I'd like to do over the next week is I want you to try this at home with the chair. Do it at least 2 to 3 days next week. Let's try to get 3 days in. Try to do, I know it's Tuesday, so let's try to do it. You did it some tonight. Let's skip tomorrow. Do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Try to get 3 days in and doing this drill. You'll feel it in your hips. You'll feel it in your abs. It'll be a great workout. Okay? Now, what I'd like you to do is email me if you have any questions about this drill or what I did tonight. Kevin Hurricane Hudson at gmail.com. Okay? Kevin Hurricane Hudson at gmail.com. And again, I want to thank you for your patience. We're having a hard time with all this. Some hacker got in our system, kind of messed us up. So we're getting it straight. I appreciate your patience during this time. And hopefully next week we'll have everything back on track and we'll be good to go, okay? I just want to share this little drill with you tonight because it's something you can really work on. And keep your kicks as high as you're comfortable. You can kick groin high or knee high. It doesn't matter to me. In a street situation, you wouldn't kick above the belt anyway. So, like I say, work on a good kick. Keep it low if you have to until you can start raising it up, all right? Hey, you did great tonight in class. Thank you for coming and working hard. I appreciate your support. Let's get you that black belt. Face here. I'm in. Ready? Excellent job. Thank you very much.